Hey, welcome back to Second Run Gaming. I'm Austin, and we're here with Massive Chalice. We are getting into the mid-20s on our episodes. Last we left off, this seed is doing a nice little dance, and this seed back here is just watching them. We have been slowly making our way through a slew of enemies, more advanced ones too. The seeds, crazily enough, have been giving us, honestly, a lot of fucking trouble. We've got a little bit of a reprieve here, so I'm going to have Natalia go heal Ovis. Just so that Ovis isn't dead in the water, because this seed is going to be up here wreaking some havoc. Oh my god. Jesus. You ever thought there'd be a day where a seed was going to potentially kill one of our units in one hit? I did, but here we are. See if Natalia can't hit them both with that explosive caber as well. This gets him down to a manageable level of health. Samil just got a nickname too, Twitch. That's awesome. Unfortunately, that flask shot isn't going to work because it's going to hit one of our people in the process. So we're going to see if Samil can't just take one of them out normal-wise.
Oh,
Good.
See the way that one went down?
We're going to try and see if Anna can do the same. She can. Awesome. That frees up the floor for Venice to not be at 2 health and instead be at 12. Okay. Unfortunately, the mission did not end with that last seed kill. I was kind of low-key hoping. We're going to move Samil up just to here. Because I'm terrified. So yeah, the area that we have left, it looks like this is blocked off. So the real area that we have is just going to be this last section, I think. So I'm hoping that it's just going to be maybe one more foolish little seed hanging out or something like that. I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to move Anna up here so we can keep Natalia and Venice just kind of in the back. They're all still really close to one another, but they're the weakest of the 5 now. Just because, I mean, Anna's almost dead on health. I mean, Natalia's almost dead on health, and Venice just doesn't have a lot of health to begin with. And I believe we are out of health vials now. Okay. Gonna move Anna forward a little bit, and she is actually gonna stealth. See what we can't find. Gonna have Samil do the same and stealth just over at this little egg. And we'll have Venice do a little bit of a sprint stealth as well. I'm gonna keep him there. Since nothing was revealed, I'll move our Raiden Caberjacks up just a little bit, but not a lot. I'm going to want to keep them in the back. We can have them charge, we can have them run up. They have good movement, but I'm going to try and keep them in the back for the remainder of the battle. Just because the Raiden household, there's very few of them alive, and I would like to not have them die. So either we have an enemy just lurking back here, or there's an enemy that maybe we missed that has kind of been following us around this map. Which has happened to me before in a playthrough, but is usually pretty uncommon. So Anna's gonna be a little risky and move up here, but still nothing. We're gonna have Samil just go to the other side of this egg. Nothing still. I'm skeptical. So I'm gonna keep actually our Raidens back on this bridge. Have everybody stay put. See if we notice anything. Nothing still. I'll have Venice move up. And Anna move up. Still nothing. Well, at this point again, I don't want our guys to be split up. Ooh, and I think I actually saw the enemy. I'm going to move Samil all the way over here. And there he is. That fucker. Hopefully he's the only one. But I bet you that's the guy we're waiting on. So unfortunately we can't do any damage to him currently because he's all the way over there and we just had our caber jacks. But at least we know most likely what the remaining enemy is. And we can try and begin to move in his direction. This is the thing I was talking about quite a while ago, a lot of episodes actually, I think, about how sometimes you can, in Massive Chalice, just get one enemy who somehow eluded you, and so now they're really far away, and you kind of have to play this game of catch just to deal with this one remaining enemy. But, again, I don't want to count out that there could be something else hiding. You never know. But hopefully it's just this one little seed. And we'll try and just take him out. Ranged wise if we can. We see him from here? We don't. Here? Nope. So we'll have to sprint just all of our hunters to a section that hopefully can hit him. And just because we don't know if we're truly only facing this seed, I am going to keep our cabers relatively close. Last thing you want is to just get lazy, think it's just this one, and then have a wrinkler come out of nowhere. Alright. Well, it sure as shit looks to me like that seed crawled over here. Right back at where we started, too. Funny. And we'll see if we can't just shoot him. Of course we missed. That would be the time to miss. But we've got a couple shots here with these guys that we've got lined up. We'll see if Samil can't get him with a flask shot. No, I guess we're a little out of range. We can actually hit the rock, and that might work. Nope. It did not work. But it did open up our units to be able to see the seed from here. Ooh, just down to 2. And hopefully we can seal the deal with this explosive one. Hell yeah, 100%.
Send them back to that sludge from whence they came.
And we did it. Everybody's alive.
What?
Go on.
Well, now I don't want to.
Oh, please.
Good job today.
Hell yeah, though. Good job. 32 kills, 30 minutes, 30 turns, basically. The salt stacks have been protected once again. Corruption has been eased, which is awesome, because it was really on the bubble there. The really nice thing, I guess, is just that it's been at least, I think, 3 missions since we've gotten through without losing anybody. I'm really stoked. Everybody got level ups pretty much. I think Venice and Anna did too. They just don't get new skills from their level ups. And Samil did get a nickname. More importantly though, reaching level 6, she can shoot items or do the blinding shot. I think I'm actually gonna do shoot items because we did run into some issues in those earlier missions where it would have kind of been nice to shoot a health vial over to somebody. I'm gonna give Natalia that extra item slot, I think. Though increased damage for a few turns after each hit received. Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give Fury to both of them because we're really starting to have to lean on our people to just do some damage when we get into the shit. 2 items is great, but at this point, we're not really going to be researching items until the end of the game. We're going to be researching armor and weapons. I think we kind of had to take 30 or so years off of our group. Nice, 6 years less, that's awesome. But we had to take about 30 years off of our standard research just because we had to keep our bloodlines from going extinct, and we're still having to pay attention to that.
Our
thoughts will be with the Regent today.
So we
Ours
do
probably won't be the only
have new
ones.
heroes. Trevor 75. Oof. We'll just throw Round Dragger out there because it's the only moderate. I don't even have to look at the stats. I really hope that we can get some more units in here soon. This has got to be the playthrough that I've dealt with lack of fertility the most, for sure. Trevor has passed away, which is honestly helpful because Trevor was holding on to Oak Splitter and was stopping the reigning keep from getting too much. So Ovis is the other person in our vanguard. Luke is going to be the new regent. So Oak Splitter is definitely going to Ovis. And then Luke is almost of age, not quite. Honolly, okay. Winifred, okay, but slow and faint-hearted, which is not great. But Hardy, Melody, terrible, absolutely terrible. And Rondrager, well, can't be. I think since we're starting to get to that second half and we're moving a lot slower, Winifred's probably the best bet here. Hopefully slow doesn't come back to bite me, but I feel like we're kind of leaning into slow now. Just a little bit more.
We can't decide on what the right move is here.
So, we require a third party.
Alright, so the heirloom. A lost piece of the chalice has been discovered. Cameron Maynard recently learned that it's in possession of a distant aunt in the Cinderlands, but she refuses to part with it because it's the only thing she has left to remember her family by. However, she respects you a great deal, so when Cameron asked her to come to the capital today with the piece, she did so. What do? Well, we have a lot of options. So we can talk her into giving it to us. We can have Cameron take it away. Saving the nation is more important than the whims of one person. We can wait her out. We'll get the piece when she passes away, or she's had the piece for years. She must be attuned to the chalice then. Recruit her. Fuck it, we need people. And if there's anything that we can do for the chalice, well, fuck it. It's worth a shot. Living the dream. Her eyes widen. I've been waiting for this day ever since I first heard about the war from Cameron. I always knew there was something different about our family. Of course I will join you. So she is in her 40s, but we've got someone in her retinue. We've got a vacancy in the Sage Rights Guild. And Aaron actually has amazing intuition. But Aaron is also bountiful. Cameron has low fertility. So weirdly enough, Cameron's the one that's going to go in the Sage Rights Guild. And Aaron will hopefully be able to wed in the next couple years. Huh. Zorael has passed away. Now, if we don't get someone by the time Aaron turns 50, we will probably induct her. But right now, I don't think we really can spare anybody. But yeah, Esperanza's 40, Luciola's 40, Luke is 15, and Donis is 22. Ah, they got 2 kids in there. Hell yeah. The Leos have 2 kids, 3 kids. Thank God. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, that's what I like to see. Oh my God. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with happiness. We have to look. Okay, 3 kids. 3 kids. I can't wait for these guys to grow up. Except, I mean, Aliflith being infertile, it's fine. Just will probably be a member of my vanguard. I'm just happy to see these keeps not completely empty. Like, look, 4 of them. Now Raidens, they even got some in there. Jacob and Kelby. And neither of them are infertile. Oh, wait. It's been lifted. Maybe prematurely. Still gotta be careful.
give up one's own pursuits for the betterment of others, we will be eternally grateful.
Especially me. Did you see those trainees at the beginning?
The trainees at the beginning were pretty shitty. Okay, we can induct someone else. So, Melody has some decent traits. And a reduced lifespan, which it'd be good to get her to do something. I don't like the traits of either of these two. Hanali has okay traits. Melody gives a lot more experience. I'm gonna throw it to Melody. Yeah. And looking for the Sage Rights. Erin is 46 now. We're gonna give her 4 more years. But if she hits 50 just as far, I don't want to induct someone who's a little old, because that's, I think, partially how we ran into issues. Though this is what I was kind of waiting for.
It could never be a regent.
I doubt anything can make death comfortable.
So Luciola has passed, but that's also helpful because that means our relic is out of the hands of our regent and can be passed on. So we can throw it to Venice or Anna. They are our current vanguardlings. Venice is puny and clumsy and optimistic, which is why they keep fucking missing, and they're a reveler. Anna, on the other hand, has amazing stats. We're giving it to Anna without a fucking doubt. But we also have to put someone in charge. It might make sense for it to be Venice, but it could be Charlene. I think it's got to be Venice. Oh fuck, these are gonna be terrible traits though. If we do throw Charlene in there, we gotta wait 6 years. It's gotta be Venice. We don't really have much of a choice, and it's gotta be Roundrigger. Okay. With that, where are the ages? We've got young people, decently young people, older people in the Houtnesses. We'll wait 1 more year before we induct Erin into the Sage Rights.
Here they come.
Oh, and there's a battle.
We've gone ahead and sent word to evacuate. Now it's on you to make sure it's only temporary.
Well, our hands are kind of tied here, because if we don't protect the Sage Rights Guild, the Sage Rights Guild will crumble into nothingness. Wrinklers, seeds, and cradles. Probably going to be the advanced seeds, unfortunately. But you got to do it. So our Vanguard is almost the same. The only difference is Venice has been taken out of the Vanguard. We still don't have a Marquand that's of age. Hopefully soon, because I really would like to get that 5th relic in there, get an alchemist out and breathing. But right now, it's going to be Charles or Gus. So Charles, decreased strength, and they're a flincher and they're reckless. Gus, nimble, and increased intuition. And we're not going to be doing much sprinting. They don't get as much experience, but it's better than that. So Gus is our boy. Yep. We could get... I kind of have been liking having that extra health vial, but I'm going to give Samil that Vitaliband so he's just got a little bit of a boost to health. Alright. Well, it was a tumultuous, I want to say, 30 years at this point, where we were just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. And we're still kind of in that mode a little bit, but I'm happy with the Vanguard that we have. We've got almost all the relics back in play. We've got almost all the houses back in play. So let's do it. So yeah, I'm really glad for this ravine, and I'm really glad that we're researching that better armor, because we're getting advanced everything now, and it's going to be imperative that we have better stuff. Point blank, 30 to 37. Pretty fucking great. We do have this advanced seed though. Just gonna take a look at everybody. Obviously, I think it's most important to focus on these guys since they're right here. I'm trying to figure out which one to do exactly. Well, Natalia can only go that far, so we'll definitely have her attack this seed. The Caperjacks have to go that way since they're not ranged anyway. And we'll have maybe Ovis go there. We've got that point blank from Anna, so I'm going to have her move up first so she's not blocked off. Another advanced seed over there. I'm going to have Ovis definitely take at least this one out. And Gus is weak, sadly. And try and move Gus here, have him just focus on that cradle. It's an advanced cradle too, so they're going to do a shit ton of damage if they do hit us with really anything, and they may birth advanced seeds. I don't remember. So we got to get him out as soon as we can, which will be next turn. A little worried about that cradle. Nice. Lucky on that one. Definitely worried about this cradle. And they do throw out advanced seeds, those fuckers. That's so much worse. And they get 2? Oh, they get to move twice. Yeah, we gotta take those cradles out ASAP. I think the plan here is we're gonna take out these guys, but then we are gonna switch around and try and take out those guys across the way. So let's get this cradle first. No reason not to. We do have a flask shot, but we've got Anna in the way a little bit. Anna's got an 80 to just take this cradle out here. I'm still going to move her back one. I'm still going to see if that flask shot can't work. Nah, it'll still hit Anna, unfortunately. And it's only 5 to 7. Versus 12 to 15. I'm gonna have Gus take this shot. Yeah, since he doesn't do too much damage. Look at all those fucking advanced seeds. That's terrifying. We may have to use these charges to just stun some. At least 2 of them are stunned. That says something. I'm trying to see what else we can do here. Flask shot for sure. We can throw it here. That'll hit everything. Please don't miss. Nice. Nobody else has a flask shot. But Ovis has an explosive shot. He can't actually get over there because of Anna. So I'm going to have Anna just take a step over here, get her out of the fray. Kind of a loss. But if we can do the explosive caber right, we can have it hit pretty much everything. I'm going to do this one. I can't see if that is on the ones that I want it to be on, because I want this one gone. We'll just do here. Okay, so I took out 3 of them. That's something. And there's only one that's not stunned, one that's able to attack. Thank God for that ravine. If that ravine was not there, I'd probably cry. Thankfully our cabers are holding off that seed from moving forward, because we could have just lost Gus right there if we weren't careful. We still got to be careful. We're definitely not out of the woods yet, just from these seeds alone. That definitely helped. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay. Alright, one down. One to go. And we've at least cleared out this first little section. Gonna do it. 100%, why not? And those guys just don't know what to do. I think once we alert that cradle, he's gonna start doing shit. Can we see him from here? We can. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna start unloading. Might as well. If we can take this cradle out without really having to do anything, I'm gonna be so happy. That's a good start. Now, I'd love to use Gus right now, but I really don't love him being at 5 health, so I am going to heal him. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep our Caber Jacks exactly where they are. We're going to have Ovis Red Thumb. So Ovis is actually going to get a relic, because even though... Or if Ovis... I don't know if Ovis has a relic right now, but if... Oh, he does. Well, either way, I'm glad he's got a nickname. But yeah, we're going to keep those Cabers there. Oh, Jesus. That way, if enemies do try and just ambush us, we've got those Cabers protecting our hunters, which are kind of doing the legwork right now. Gonna have Gus move forward, see if he can't land the killing blow on this guy. Nope. Yikes. So it is gonna come down to Anna. It's an 80. I just really hope she doesn't miss. Oh, thank God. And we're going to try and take these seeds out and these wrinklers out with this ravine anyway. I'm going to be cheap about it. Just because we don't know how many enemies are here. And I'm not going to risk moving my Raidens any further up. I don't want to alert anything. And now I don't think we've got any ranged enemies over there. At least that we can see. So hopefully we can just kind of take our pick of the litter and get these guys taken down before they get over to our side. .45. I'll focus on hitting the wrinklers, at least with Gus, since his hit ratio is not great. 55 versus 90. I mean, might as well take out these wrinklers now if we can. And I do really want to heal Anna, but as long as we don't see any ranged enemies, we've got nothing to worry about. And these Raidens are, you know, protecting the fort, pretty much. Now, there's a possibility they might get smart. They might start moving down the line. But it looks like they're still just kind of pumping around, unsure of what to do, where to go. And since they don't pose a threat, I'm not going to use our flasks if we don't need to. It'll take a couple extra turns to take them out, but no point in using a limited item if we don't have to. There goes one. And two.
Just like the Battle of Saturn's
And they keep talking about the Battle of Saturn's Peak. Must have been something. And we'll have Anna just shoot for one of them. Oh yeah. Sucks that the Raidens are not really getting any experience, but I will take that any day over certain death because of the sheer amount of enemies. And you know that there are more enemies than just this, because there's no way that this mission is just 2 cradles, 1 random seed on his own, and 2 ranklers. So now we're just going to kind of, hopefully our accuracy is good so we can do this quickly, but we're pretty much just going to round robin these guys and try and take him out. Yep, it's going to take a second. Alright, round 2. Let's do it. Fuck. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. Hell yeah. Have our raiding boys stand post. Nice. And we'll try and get Gus to just get this one here. Alright, it's going to come down to Anna. Yeah. Alright, we'll have our leaves stay put in their little killing field for now. But that's pretty much all that we can do in this general area. I'm going to move Samil up 1. I just wanted to see if there are other enemies in the area. There aren't. So we'll have Gus come down here by our Raidens. And we'll have Anna move as much as she can. But I'm going to have her heal. So she's back up to 14. We're going to have Samil shoot that health vial over to her too. Oh, fuck. I didn't know you could miss. Well, that sucks. That makes that worse. We're gonna have Natalia give Anna that health vial. Ovis will just chill. And yeah, there's definitely more enemies, but we've taken out a good portion, and that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Year 186, just shy of a decade away from our 200th year, and that capping off Act 3 basically of Massive Chalice. So we are getting to the end times. Hopefully we can survive long enough. I'm happy that it seems like we've kept our keeps alive long enough to get through the drought that they were suffering. So fingers crossed we can get through the rest of this mission unscathed next time, and see you then.